Kids are not as ready as they should be for kindergarten. That's the topic of a panel discussion hosted this morning by our partners over at E3 Alliance. So here to talk about it early this morning, Dr. Amy Wiseman and Laura Cohen. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. All right, as we get the kids ready to go to school this morning, let's talk, parents. What you need to know is, how do you measure school readiness? How do you know when it's time?
So actually, kindergarten teachers measure school readiness right in their classrooms.
Okay.
And they assess kindergartners on social and emotional development and on early literacy and numeracy and on language and communication skills.
Got it. Okay, so you found there is a major drop in readiness, right? Which
Yes.
just this past school year is what you uncovered. What is the reason behind that drop off?
We looked into it, and when these children were 0 to 3, very important time,
Yes.
they had fewer access to services such as nutritional services, high quality early education, and even early intervention services that are critical for getting them ready for school.
So how does that impact them later on in life as they enter into school?
So it turns out we were able to follow these children all the way through 3rd grade.
Oh, wow.
And we were able to find that in 3rd grade, that the children who had been ready for kindergarten were 5 times more likely to be on grade level than children who had not been ready for kindergarten. And that's based on their 3rd grade STAR scores.
Okay, and which is important because, right, as parents, we, have, kids around this age too. So you
Yeah.
notice these changes and just how difficult it is when especially they're entering a large school and maybe they didn't have access to those programs beforehand.
Yeah, and what we want to make sure is parents do have access
Exactly.
to those high quality programs, and we
Right.
see a difference in the type of programs. We want more children to be in programs that are full day, low ratio pre-K programs, and that's about 15 kids to 1 adult,
Right.
so that they have greater readiness. But we also have great news for parents. When you asked, how does a parent know?
Yeah.
We have a parent guide.
The parent guide, which is really important. I got my hands on that too, because I wanted to know when my 5-year-old was ready, but emotionally ready too, I think is another concern.
Yes, we want to
Yes.
make sure those children
Yes.
have those skills of being able to calm themselves when they get upset. When they say goodbye to mom and dad, how long does it take them to recover?
Right.
And then be ready to learn. And those self-soothing skills, they're in here.
Right there in the book. Yes, definitely tips. That has to have an impact on teachers too, so they're able to just focus on the lessons as well, right?
And
Yes.
building those relationships with those kids,
Yeah.
because we know kids learn through relationships.
Exactly. Where can we get that guide for all of our parents out there?
This guide is available on the E3 Alliance website, e3alliance.org, and you
Okay.
can look for School Readiness Parent Guide. You can do a Google search, and it will be the first thing that comes up if you do School Readiness Parent Guide.
Okay, we will link that over to our website at kxan.com. Anything that you're really looking forward to about today's discussion that we need to let our viewers know about?
Well, we really want to make sure it's all hands on deck, that we get these kids ready from the very beginning, and every community member is there. So we're very excited to have United Way, school districts, folks in early education there to help support the effort to make sure all kids are ready for school.
How often do we say as moms, man, I wish there was a guidebook. I wish there was a book on
kidding.
how to do this the right way.
Exactly.
This may be the book.
This may be the book. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for joining us, and good luck today at your presentation.